Happy April Fool's Day. It is April 1st, 2024, and we are still on the money line grind. Here's a spoiler. We're going to stay on the money line grind for as long as you keep on clicking on these videos. I'm your boy Dame. Today, I got 5 picks for you. We normally do 3, sometimes 2, sometimes 4. Rare occurrence that we're doing 5, but I want to start the month with some 5 solid picks, get us some cushion there. And I think as MLB season rolls out, I can collect my data. We're gonna be around 5 picks a little more often, especially considering I've had a couple of bad beats over the last few weeks where I went 1-2, but I really should be 2-1. And I think that I do have a good handle on especially the NBA right now, that I can pick it up to 5 picks where I'm pretty certain I can get 3 out of the 5 much more consistent than I can get 2 out of 3. So we're looking to give a little more volume here, which just means more free picks for you guys. I don't know why my collar don't want to. There we go. And more free picks for you guys. You deserve it. You keep clicking even when I'm missing. Last night, actually, we'll go over last night right now. We have 5 picks, but let's go over what we did last night. We went 3-1, 2-1 on the NBA, 1-0 on our MLB pick. Let's go over them. We had Grady Dick, under 16.5 points plus rebounds. He finishes with 13. Easy money, 12 points, 1 rebounds. I just didn't think he was going to get it done, and I was right. Second pick, our only loser, and this is the pick I gave you the disclaimer. We had Donovan Spider Mitchell over 29.5 PRA. He finished with 19. And in yesterday's video, I mentioned people are saying, the rumor is that his knee procedures, PCR, PCP, whatever the knee injection is, didn't go well. And he's kind of lingering and trying to fight through it. So I won't be taking any more of his props for the rest of the season. Maybe you guys will look into that and fade something from him. But if I would have listened to those rumors, I might have had a perfect night. We also had Steph Curry over 30.5 points plus assists. He beats this with just points alone, which I mentioned yesterday he might be able to do. He had 33 points, finished with 41 points plus assists because he got busy with the dimes as well. Easy money there against the Spurs. And then our MLB play, we had Chris Sale over 5.5 Ks. He finished his debut with 7. So very profitable day. I'm very happy for it. And let's keep it going. My 5 picks for today. I am taking Kevin Durant over 24.5 points against New Orleans Pelicans. They're in New Orleans. This is minus 120 on MGM. KD averages 27.5 on the season. He scored 25 points in 4 straight. Last game versus the Pels, KD had 26 on 11 of 19 shooting, but Booker had 52 points. So I like taking scorers when they're in the groove. I think KD's in the groove. Seeing him hit 25 points in 4 straight is a great sign. They're still in the hunt for playoff positioning. I believe last I checked, they might be 8th seed. They don't want to play in a play-in. New Orleans could easily fall. I think they're at the 6th seed. Couple of losses. They could easily fall in the play-in. So we're going to look at a competitive game. And I think this is where we say Kevin Durant pull back, father time, peel back, the age here and just show everyone why he's one of the greatest scorers of all time. 25 points is a milestone number. I love this play. KD over 24.5. Another pick, we're going to go with the fade. I'm taking the under on Jaylen Brown, under 32.5 points plus rebounds plus assists, minus 120 on points. Was it Points Bank or Fanatics book, whatever they're called now. He averages 32 PRA for the season, but we have a 17-point spread here. So we have blowout potential, and that means a little bit less minutes for the Stars. I don't think Boston's going to play their Stars top minutes. They've already clinched first place in the East. They're up 11 games in the Eastern Conference. They have a big lead, I think 6 games overall on the Thunder for the best record. So there's no real reason for those guys to play. Brown is under this PRA line in 5 games in a row, with 4 of them actually being under 33 PRA. In last 15 games, Boston's played at the slowest pace, while the Charlotte Hornets are 3rd most sluggish in their last 5. I don't see a reason why, if this does become a blowout, even if it's not a blowout, why even go out there and play Jaylen Brown 30-plus minutes? Give him his 20, 25 minutes. Keep him in the groove. Keep guys healthy because the playoffs are right around the corner. Third pick of the night, taking Kobe White over 4.5 assists. So we need 5 assists. They're at home taking on the Hawks. This is only minus 140. It was minus 130. By the time you're looking at this, minus 140 at DraftKings. So we'll call this a bankroll builder. This is almost a guarantee, a 60% return on your bet here. He averages 5.2 assists per game. But the Hawks play at the 7th fastest tempo this season. So we should see some easier baskets in transition and just more possessions overall. When we look at the Hawks defense, they like to blitz the pick and roll. Chicago will run pick and roll, and they'll look to kind of get the ball out of the point guard's hand. Catching the roller, going to the basket for a much higher percentage. I think you have the Hawks probably view Kobe White as a better guy to blitz, being a little bit smaller than maybe DeRozan when he has the ball. So we can see a lot of opportunities here for Kobe White just to get potential assists. And all you need is that, and then it's a numbers game. Last matchup versus the Hawks, he did have 7 assists. Fair to note that overall, the Hawks allow the 6th most assists per game to their opponent. Our last basketball pick is a first half play. I'm taking the Detroit Pistons minus a half a point first half at home versus the Grizzlies, minus 115 on MGM, and we'll keep this light. We've made good money on the Pistons. I feel like I got them down packed. We hit when they covered against Boston. We hit when they got their first win after so many games losing in a row. Pistons with a day of rest after 3 road games. I love it when a team comes back after 2 or more road games and gets that 1 extra day of rest to get back in their routine back home. I think they're going to come out very sharp, or as sharp as they can, because both these teams are stinky. It's a battle of the mid here that we're working with. I wouldn't watch this game, but I like the home team back home after 3 road games, especially in the first half when they're, the crowd will be a little excited to see them again. Perhaps you get more people in the game today since it's a observance of Easter. I'm not sure. But those are my 4 NBA picks. Let's get to our 1 basketball pick as I casually flip over my notes. I'm taking the Cincinnati Reds money line in Philly. This is plus 125. And I think in the future, I'm going to look towards more plus bets because hitting those really, really helps offset some of these losses. And while we're getting, the minus 120s, 1 loss erases all of that. So I want more plus value bets. I don't have many notes on this because I don't have enough time to fit this all in. I want my videos to be under 8 minutes. But just going over this, Sanchez pitching for Philly, he's 1-0 with a 4.5 ERA versus the Reds. 1 career start, 1 career game. I like the Reds a lot because we saw last season they're young and ready to run. And from what I've seen, especially with Chris Sale last night against Philly in Philly, Phillies will strike out. They'll just strike out. It's not a favorable ballpark to see the ball, in my opinion. So with less, balls in play, pause, I like the Reds. I really do. I think this is that's the thing with baseball is those 1.5 run lines. You develop these where I think Philly's the better team, and then you could get plus value. So there you have it. Those are my 5 plays. We'll recap. Kevin Durant over 24.5 points. Jaylen Brown under 32.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. Kobe White over 4.5 assists. And the Detroit Pistons minus a half a point first half play. Our only baseball pick is going to be the Cincinnati Reds money line in Philly. I haven't put this on a parlay yet. Maybe I will by the time I put this video up. And then I'll throw a little graphic there so you can see what the dang parlay looks like. But that's what I got. I'm very excited about April. Very excited, as Borat would say. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll have a little bit more money than we had today, and we'll get the month started off right, and we'll be strategic throughout. We're going to get a profitable month. We lost a couple units in March. We'll get them back. Stay profitable. Good night.